Hello and welcome back to the tremendous Tullys. So, we are off to get a Valyrian steel sword soon. I'm just checking why this is independent. There's a peasant revolt in there. It will come back underneath soon enough. But yeah, we're off to get Valyrian steel something or another. But basically, we have to wait for our warship to be built. So, that's what we're doing. We're waiting patiently for our warship to be built. Should be there any second now. We also got a new pirate bit down here, Bloodstone, which was pretty neat. Do we have any new weak claims? Not really. Okay. Actually, do we? We have this one. Manpos for the whole thing. Where is Manpos? Very good question. I'm not even sure how we would action that. I mean, I guess we could declare the war and get people on boats and go all the way, but that's like a really long way. That is a serious traveling distance. Is it only independent because of a mega war? Maybe, yeah. It might only be independent because of a mega war. I don't know if Ashai would do a mega war, but it probably should, right? Because it's it's only a kingdom. So we could probably declare and take that from the Dothraki here. Okay. And that would let us give this guy the land. We would have to give up Skane probably for that. I'm fine giving up Skane. I don't know. I think it's a good war. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's declare for Manpos. We're taking everything. We have to take everything, right? Demetrio Morpatis is... never mind about that one. That's just a weird council bug. Need a new commander of the Iron Throne. Let's put in charge... Well, Timmet? I don't want to put in charge Renfred. He's involved in other things. Do I have enough boats anywhere to put people on boats? No. Okay. Well, let's see what we got here. That's still a no. Do we have enough boats to put anyone on boats? Maybe these guys? Well, we get more in Dorne and we can use the same boat, so let's do that. I don't actually want to raise my armies to do anything, so we're just gonna not do that. The ship is docked, fully loaded, and the crew ready to depart on our quest. Renfred is alongside you on the bridge as you give the command to cast off. You make a joke about naval life. I'm really going to enjoy spending so much time on a ship filled with seamen. You know, there's my joke. It's not a great joke, if I'm honest with you. But, you know, I also wasn't given a lot of time to think it over. Queen Serena, using her power as regent, has decided to remove Kayat from his position on your council. Clearly, she thought Kayat was unsuitable for the task. He's amazing. I don't know why you removed him. I hate that as an idea that you've removed him now, but you know what? Now he's been removed, he's once again available to be a commander. Which he's also very good at. Okay. Let's merge up these boats. Get the people on the boats. Make sure we have leaders. So we'll have the leader of our King's Guard. We'll have Kayat. And we'll have Glendon. And they are going to travel all the way to Ashai. Is this really the best way to Ashai? Past these nameless isles and the jungles, and that's a long trip. Okay. After many weeks sailing the seas, you are growing bored. Perhaps something can be done with Lothar to pass the time. I will read a book. Yes, I'll read a book with Lothar. Okay. What am I going to read? The Lusty Tyrosian Maid, Naval Signals and Etiquette, or review the Iron Throne's accounts for last year? Oh, it just sounds like such a fun journey. Let's review the Iron Throne's accounts for the past year. Yes, that sounds like just, you know, barrels of fun. Okay. My beloved daughter, Ilona, is concerned that she is not married. I will find her someone nice. Okay, Ilona. You're going to marry I don't know who I want you to marry. There's a lot of options. To be honest, Mern, Lord Paramount, seems like a good option, although she would be 26 by the time she actually marries. She wants to marry now. Let's sort by age instead. Let's see who we got. Got anybody who's jumping out at us here? People from Karth, from Yitai, from Dorne. I don't know. I don't know who she needs to marry. Why don't I just marry her? Let's go back up here. Sort it by rank. We could just marry her to Marine, and then see whether we can get an alliance with Marine and ask them if they want to be our vassal. We could do that. Yeah. Let's get this going. We'll arrange the marriage. That's fine. We have a lot of children. We can use them like this. Oh. He's accepted the marriage. Do you want an alliance? Needs to be approved by my regent. And my regent says no. Alright, well, fine. You would like to join me, Sir Jared? Sure. We need septums. Right. The lookout atop the ship's mast has spotted another vessel on the horizon. As it comes closer, you realize that it must be pirates. I'm going to use Lothar's knowledge of naval signals to request a parley. You signal the pirate ship to approach, draw alongside, and begin a parley with the captain of the pirate ship. I am Bywin of House Tully. You had best leave now, with my high diplomacy skill. Yes. Okay, well we passed one check with that, which is good, but I guess that's basically you get one free check to pass or something. Okay. Interesting. Where's our Westerosi fleet? Oh, it's arrived. Okay. It's a long trip to Manpos. Right. In we go. A storm of water. Storms are common this time of year, so it wasn't entirely unexpected to be caught amidst one, but this was different. It arose suddenly and took your ship with a vengeance. The vessel groaned in protest as it was violently rocked back and forth by waves, crew members being flung like rag dolls by the fury of the sea. A loud crack rips through the wailing of the storm. You look up to see the center mast toppling down upon your head, knocking you out. I yelled generic sailing instructions. Yeah, port to starboard, all that sort of stuff. Right. Are we gonna get here? We are, pretty much. An unfamiliar place. You throw up what seems to be near half the ocean as you stagger onto shore. The storm caught you completely off guard, with your last memories before going overboard being that of your crew desperately hurrying from side to side, trying to get the vessel back on track. You cough again, ridding the last of the water from your lungs, and look around. If the storm is still raging on as heavily as ever, you can hardly see beyond arm's length. However, you can make out one thing rather clearly: a castle perched atop a cliff top overlooking the sea. I will head there. An unfamiliar place. On your way up, you hear a familiar voice. Your Grace, Your Grace! Looking around, you see Renfred rushing towards you. Oh, we're lucky to be alive, King Bywin. I had not found any of the others. They're most likely dead or still lost at sea. You nod, and the two of you continue your way up the castle. It's unfamiliar to you, and there's something about that unsettles you to the core. As you approach, a hatch swings open on the gate, revealing an old man's face. Who are you? What do you want? And have Renfred say, this is a Bywin of House Tully, or I can say it. Or I can say something else. Martin of House Gregor, or Orion, and this is Armidon. I'm going to say that I am Bywin of House Tully. It's for me to say. The old man says, My lord has never been one to turn down a guest. Please come inside. You meet with the lord, and he seems like a nice fellow, if perhaps a little odd at times. You talk of your quest to bring glory to your family, and he shares a tale that there might be one in the region. The food they serve is good, and they have a large selection of drinks. Do you have any ale? I'll have an ale from Westeros. You know what? Sure. I don't know if that makes a difference what I choose there. The lord comes over, pouring his drink for you himself. pouring his drink for you himself. You think you see a flickering movement across your glass, but you think nothing of it. The Lord calls for a toast, but soon you drink and feel a sharp, bitter taste beyond what you would expect. Mist clouds your vision, and the world starts to spin. At your side, you see Lothar collapsing in the same way. Lothar? I thought I was with Renfred. This is an inconsistent story. Anyway. You see Lothar... I said you see Lothar collapse in the same way. As you fade into the darkness, you hear the Lord talking to the old man. Fools like the others, take them down to the dungeon. You regain consciousness and find that you and Lothar are locked in a prison cell. You glance at each other and start to come up with a plan. We can enact it. So he sampled much ale in his time as a sailor in ports of King's Landing and realised the drink was poisoned. He palmed the guard's keychain as you're being dragged away and you can use that to escape. Or, so that's, I can do that one. Or, the poison drink took you by surprise, but appears as though you were wanted alive. Perhaps if Lothar was to feign dead to lure the guard in, you could subdue him and escape. Let's just go for the first plan. That sounds much better. The plan worked. You and Renfred, is Renfred again now apparently, find an abandoned passageway in dungeons filled with spider webs and obviously untouched for hundreds of years. You follow this passage for hours until you reach a dark, square-shaped corridor. The riddle. A mural on the corridor depicts: near a tree by the river there's a hole in the ground. One crow and 4 proud eagles fly around and around. A lone direwolf appears in a veil of night, while all eagles were killed by dog in a terrible fight. Below each section of the mural, the following text appears: I got time to kill, sly looks in corridors, without a plan of yours, a blackbird sings on blackbird Well, it doesn't help that it's cut out here, so I can't see the full thing. But it seems important. I'll look at it closely before proceeding. All eagles were killed by a dog in a terrible fight. Okay. Near a tree by the river, there's a hole in the ground. Maybe that's what I have to remember. A stone door closes behind you. In front of you, there is a lever with 3 rotating pillars. Each pillar has 4 pictures that look surprisingly similar to the mural you looked at in the corridor. A loud mechanical screeching noise begins to fill the room, with such tenacity as it seems to disturb your equilibrium. It's quite painful. Okay. Sorry, I'm doing this. You can't see me right now, obviously, but I'm trying to think and remember back to what I saw before. Eagles. Wolf. Dog? Was it eagle, wolf, dog? I think it was dog. I don't think there were crows. Activate it. The lever resets and you hear a faint clicking of cogs that get louder and louder. The room shakes and blood begins to trickle from your eyes, nose and ears. Your body is telling you you're in pain. The pain continues. It is maddening. Okay. Well, I can't remember the riddle. I'm sorry, I can't remember it. Okay, so there were four eagles circling overhead. There was the lone direwolf. There was the tree with the river. Then there was the dog, which had killed something. Okay. I don't really know what the answer is, because I thought it was eagle, wolf, dog. Wait, dogs too? No, I wanted to be the wolf, then dog. Try it? Ah, I had it right. Okay. Wait, did I have it right? No. It's reset. Okay, well that was also wrong. What about if it was crow? Oh, it was crow. Lever resets and you hear a faint clicking of cogs that get louder and louder. The room shakes and blood begins to trickle from your eyes, nose and ears. Your body is telling you you're in pain. The pain stops and the wall behind the lever rolls open. The journey's end. There's an elaborate looking vault with the giant chest in the middle surrounded by piles of gold. Move towards it, you can see a blade made of Valyrian steel. Lothar grabs you by the arm and says, "Wait, I need to talk to you." Let's listen to him. You set sail on this journey knowing the dangers and cleverly brought a sailor. And even the magnificent ship you built couldn't stop the storms. Your companion thinks fondly of you because of this. Okay. When pirates attacked, remember that you fought the pirates and won. Your companion likes you because of this. When we arrived on the island, I remember that your plan to escape was brilliant. Yeah. Renfred falls to his knees and swears an oath of fealty, vowing to serve you and your house from this day until his last day. Become close friends with Renfred. Or was it Lothar? You walk over to the treasure chest and take out the sword. Your journey has been a success. Family. Duty. Honor. The quest ends. Add Valyrian steel sword to the treasury of King Bywin the Conqueror. Would you like to give a name to your Valyrian steel sword? So, I'm open to suggestions. If anyone has a name for the sword, please let me know, and I will rename it. Right now it's going to be confirmed, but, you know, give me your suggestions. I'll pick one. King Bywin the Conqueror fulfilled the ambition to obtain Valyrian steel. Nice. Betrothed can marry. We need a new ambition, because we succeeded in the first ambition. Also, let's just have a look at it. It's 1 martial. Vassal opinion goes up. Personal combat skill goes up by 20 just for holding it, which is huge. Valyrian steel is magical alloy invented in Valyria and used to make weapons of unparalleled quality, is what it says. Nice. Well, let's... where are we going here? Let's pick an ambition. Forge a bloodline, I guess, is really all we've got, right? I would like to forge a bloodline. We have already won 15 foreign wars. Wait, do we just immediately get a bloodline then? They're getting married. Nice. Wait, what do I do once you've already succeeded in one of these? Or do I just need to finish one? I don't know. Well, we'll see in a second, won't we? Wait, people got here before me. That's impressive. We inherited the lordship of Bramsfort. I'm going to hold on to that, actually. Oh, especially as it's going to give us an event in a second, I just realized. Okay. So I need to choose the next claimant. So this guy died. I would think his child should be the person who takes it. Lynette Chelstead. Who are the other options? Anna Egan, who is his wife. Okay, and the other option is Royce Waters, who is not really related to the situation at all. Chelstead Glass's thing? I'm trying to figure it. Okay, so this is some relation who's still alive. This is a cousin. No, I think it's going to be Lynette Chelstead. His daughter. I think is the right choice. Okay. We had the ingredient mercury added to our treasury. Nice. Okay. After my most recent victory, I've reunited with my most trusted commanders to discuss our future military campaigns. Through my skill and dedication, I've earned the loyalty of my armies and immortalized my name as one of the greatest conquerors of our time, one who emerged triumphant from countless battles. It's only through virtue that victory is achieved. I'm going to make a speech about knightly virtues. Or, wait, I can choose one or the other. I can become the Bloodhound. Or I can become the White Knight. You gotta be the White Knight. Definitely. Even though I think this one is just objectively better. Make a speech about your future conquests. This gives you lead in the center, levy reinforcement rate, and increases the chance of looting artifacts after sieging enemy holdings. I actually really like that one though. The White Knight is a great name, but the Bloodhound has a little bit more to it. You know what? We're going to be the Bloodhound. The warlord from King's Landing. Scarcely any ruler bordering the Iron Throne sleeps well at night, tormented by the dreams of conquest of their terrible neighbour. King Bywin has carved a blood-soaked path through the lands of the Iron Throne, earning the fame of a ruthless and fearsome warrior. None is safe from his reach, It's hard to say if his thirst for conquest will ever be satisfied. A cunning and relentless commander, he has overseen countless victories on the battlefields and acquired immortal glory for himself as well as his descendants. Well, I guess that does make sense for what we're doing. If we're doing a world conquest, that is kind of the bloodline you need to be having. Fulfill the ambition to forge a bloodline. I guess the new one is adopt a lifestyle, as we've already done this one now. Is the blood of King Bywin. A master of the battlefield, Bywin has become infamous as a ruthless conqueror and implacable warrior with an unparalleled strategic genius. Okay. So that seems fine, yeah. It's exactly the same as it said. We'll do nothing for now. Let's move in here. Regency Council are going to decide whether to intervene against the aggression of Lord Paramount Catelyn Tully. Raylan? That is his name. That's fine. We're almost at Manpos. We're almost there. During the Battle of Chiltern, the enemy cornered my commander, Lord Paramount Edison of the Vale, who was cut down with ease. The symbols of high rank in his uniform apparently went unnoticed. So he's died to that person. And now his child, Dermot, is taking over. Another one bites the dust. After a long journey with many adventures along the way, you've finally arrived home in King's Landing. I am the greatest. Nice. The Regency is over. We can now properly reassign people. We want to. Oh, we can't do that. Actually, we're still in this war. Right, sieging time. Dorne is joining us. Nice. Time passes, yet the world feels unreal, as if life without Celia is but a mummer's farce. I'm lost in the sea of loneliness and know not where to turn, as our lover is dead. We drown ourselves in wine, woman, and song, lose ourselves in books, songs, and the wisdom of others, seek solace in the arms of another. Or this is nonsense, I'll move on with my life. I'm going to drown myself in wine, woman, and song. 90% chance we become depressed, but you know what? Team's alright. We are depressed. 48, we're pretty much dead from being stressed and depressed, but that's okay. How many men do we need to siege? Oh, we got plenty. I was just worried about the attrition, but I think we're still good. Okay. Sieging continuing. Do nothing with that one. Keep sieging. Your grace, yeah, it's the Reach joining us, basically. You have a new heir. Raelon is dead. He died being incapable, I guess. Okay. Don't know what caused that, but probably his hedonistic lifestyle. Now our grandson, Adam, is in charge of the Trident, and he's also our heir. Interesting. I was going to say that we should educate him, but he's too young to be educated. Okay. What's he have in his treasury? Chainmail armor. Oh, okay, cool. Right, almost got Manpos. You're annoyed that this person's leading my armies? Nah, he's fine. Don't worry about it. My son, Ravos, is not feeling well. He has food poisoning. We'll call for a court physician. Right, carrying on with our siege. Taking a while, but we're getting there. It was at 8%, now it's at 4%, that's why. I guess we had a siege leader before, and now we don't. Do we have a siege leader here? Oh, I could try a dragon. Let's see if that makes it go quicker. 2 people eloped, got married without anyone's consent except their own. It falls upon me as their liege to either accept the marriage or do something about it. We'll accept it, that's okay. Septum reports that the charity work's being well received. Good. Still at 4%. Guild of the Faceless Men got me another 100 gold. A most impressive woman has recently arrived at your court. Apparently the reason for her visit has been to arrange a trade agreement with local merchants. While many people did not think much of her at first, now you have many courtiers praising her business savvy, her savvy business sense. Perhaps you should now make her an offer. No, we're fine. Right, and done. Sieged Manpos, offer peace, enforce demands. I'm an idiot. I forgot to give him the land. Oh, alright, well, that'll happen. Basically what I should have done there is I should have given him Skane, then declared the war. Instead what I did was ended the war. So I put somebody who likes us over there. Does that make any difference whatsoever? Hey, he'd form an alliance with us. Wait a second. Wait a second. I might be a genius. No, we still need a border. That's the problem. And he's not within diplomatic range. Wait a second. How is he not within diplomatic range? Oh, because my realm's not together yet. A 3, 2, 1. It's all back together. Reappoint the old council. Dothraki, we'll pay him some money. We now need a new Master at Arms. Yes, because you fired the last one. Yes, my regent. Thank you for that one. We'll put in charge Morin Faring. Just because he's likely to be with us when we declare a war. We'll get him to train troops. Get you to collect taxes. That's okay. We can usurp the Kingdom of the Trident. Not going to do that. What else do we need? We need a new advisor as well. That can be Jostin. Sure. So we got another loyalist. We could probably change a law as well if we wanted to. We probably should change a law. Right. Just going to disband them as well. Manpos. You're now within distance, but we would have to be neighbors. But that is interesting. That's a way to get an alliance, because you get an automatic non-aggression pact, and then, okay. So if we press somebody's claim on something, we have a border with that person, we can get an alliance and then negotiate annexation. Huh. So it turns out it was just a huge learning experience, not a mistake. Okay, well, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.